So we've been talking about the 2026 KTM being the way it is. So now I actually find out how the 2026 KTM comes with these crazy exhaust systems, which has the O2 sensor in it, and the reduced airflow, different fuel injection system to reduce the horsepower. The 2026 bikes actually comes with less than 20 horsepower from factory. But there is more to the story, so let's go just break it down and see how it actually plays out on the end. So if you saw, the 2026 KTM has that crazy looking exhaust, which is, a lot of you said it's going to get damaged badly. And there is a little 1.5 inch pipe actually after that silencer goes into the exhaust to connect into it. And it has an O2 sensor in it. Plus 2026 KTM comes with a different injection system, a blocked airflow, which is pretty much entirely blocking the air. It's a big plastic piece. I'm going to post something up so you can see it. And that's how the 2026 bikes comes just to pass the emission test in Europe. So KTM does all of this crazy looking stuff, let's just put it this way, not because they want to have new innovation, they want to do, spend more money on making these parts reliable. No, that's not the case. In my previous video, we talk about how unreliable these 2023 and 2025 KTMs are. And the reason for that, because they have to pass emission tests in Europe. They're not doing all of these innovations just to please you. They're doing that because they want to have the two-stroke alive. It sells them a large quantity. They're making a good amount of money on it. And they're willing to take the risk of you not being liking those bikes and the amount of money to developing these new crazy gadgets just so they can sell the bike. And when you are in the United States, you're just looking at thinking KTM does this because they want to please you with all of these new innovations, but actually that's not the case. And when you look at the KTM, how it looks like, you always have to look at from the European perspective, not the United States perspective. It's not the same. So what it is, the KTM comes with all of this crazy stuff to the dealers. And the Australian dealers already has these 2026 bikes, and they are actually removing all of these gauges from the bikes. And the bike actually comes with the traditional setup, a regular injection system, which is needed to be changed, a regular silencer, and they also removing that crazy airflow reduction from the intake. And I'm pretty sure they have to do something with the ECU because it just won't be the same the way the bike came. So they have to probably upload a map. Nobody talks about that, but I'm pretty sure they have to do something like that. I don't know how all of this is going to play out by having these parts on the bike. And I don't know if they ran those bikes with these parts being on or not, or they just equipped the bike from the factory, shipped it over, and the dealers remove it. I don't know the full story, but I'm pretty sure it's not healthy for the bike to be the way it comes from the factory and run it like that. What they're gonna do with those parts? This is just extra cost on KTM end, and they're just gonna suck it up and they're not gonna charge for it because technically you're not even receiving these parts because why would you? It's just ruining the bike overall performance. But it cost KTM money to making those parts. So I don't know if that cost goes on you or not. But those questions still needs to be answered. That's where I leave it. I catch you on the next one.